The Hulk jumping down, smashing. They killing people. They're killing people. All of that, Tony Stark flying, pew, pew. Ultron was right. Ultron was right. Y'all all killers. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, okay, wait. Now, I saw something on Instagram this week, transition, right? That made me think in the back of my mind. And somebody said, The Eternals is a comic book movie that's going to be much beloved in 10 years' time. It was deeper, more harder hitting. It wasn't a comic book movie in the traditional format. It was definitely different. And I said, okay, I can see that being a movie that we shit on now and we appreciate later on. With that being said, there's one MCU movie that a lot of people were like, damn, I mean, it was decent, but it missed the mark for me. Then now people go back to and they're like, you know what? Marvel was kind of cooking with that. I really liked what they did with that character. Or damn, that moment was incredible. Oh, I remember how I felt seeing this, seeing that. And the moment particularly I want to talk about with y'all, the movie I want to talk about with y'all is Age of Ultron. Bro, that movie is a masterpiece. You get so many special moments with the Avengers just being this sort of family grouping of people, right? They came from different parts of the world. The scene of them trying to lift up Thor's hammer was so comical, and it showed how everybody was different, but also how they all got along and really built up so many relationships and moments with each other that we didn't see on screen. Because with Age of Ultron, you could assume they probably had other missions that they took on as a team post the New York attack, right? Not only that, but some of them scenes where Ultron was talking, bruh, bars. Some of the dialogue, James Spader did not get enough love for his audio work as Ultron. Love you. It was really, really incredible what he did in that movie as Ultron. Yes, the mocap stuff is whatever it is. I'm not really going to get hung up on somebody's mocap performance, but the audio shit was really special from him. It was so incredible. And adding to that was how we saw there be friction between the team. They're not perfect. There will be moments of, hey, I don't trust you. I don't really trust you right now between them, right? Thor choking out Tony, or Cap looking at Tony like, man, you pissing me the fuck off, right? Hawkeye hiding the family because he didn't want that attachment to the higher power of S.H.I.E.L.D. He didn't want his family to be in danger, right? So many things Age of Ultron did well that we never got enough love for. Ultron having the mind of an advanced robot, but he was just born yesterday, right? So with him just being born yesterday, his mindset was still childlike. He wanted to drop a meteor on the human race and destroy him, right? That's like the dinosaurs. That's what he wanted to do with Sokovia at the end of the movie. That's why he had it fall from the sky. Like the dinosaurs. I'm gonna wipe out the planet and I'm gonna start anew. With a God complex. So let's watch some Age of Ultron clips, bro. Because I fucking love that movie. I love that film. I gotta make it my personal mission one day to go back and watch it because it was so damn good.
What is this? What is this, please?
Hello, I am Jarvis. You are Ultron. a global peacekeeping initiative designed by Mr. Stark.
This feels wrong. I'm a peacekeeping program created to help the Avengers. I don't get
I
it.
agree with you, Alex. You're right, nigga.
Give me a second.
Combos was hard. Them combos was hard.
That is too much. No.
How could you be worthy? You're all killers, and I was tangled in strings.
And to a certain degree, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a big buck, chat. Let's keep it a buck. They are killers. Because in the beginning of Age of Ultron, when they're going to go get the scepter, they were killing people. I know it's a fun thing to do where if you don't see somebody die on camera, they ain't die. But when Thor is running around smacking motherfuckers with Mjolnir, punching and kicking them, he's not knocking everybody out unconscious. He's killing people. Okay? When Cap is bouncing his shield off trees while he's on his motorcycle, they dying. Okay? There was a point where Black Widow and Hawkeye were like driving the truck around. People were dying. The Hulk jumping down, smashing. They killing people. They're killing people. All of that, Tony Stark flying, pew, pew. Ultron was right. Ultron was right. Y'all all killers.
These puppets had to kill the other guy. Wouldn't have been my first call. But down in the real world, we're faced with ugly choices. I'm on a mission.
What mission?
Peace in our time. I'm sorry, I know you mean well. You just didn't think it through. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. How is humanity saved if it's not allowed to evolve? There's only one path to peace. The Avengers' extinction.
I had strings, but now I'm free.
Did you know this church is in the exact center of the city? The elders decreed it so that everyone could be equally close to God.
I like that.
The geometry of belief.
See? The way he tied in religion to what he was trying to do to the world through technology, bro, they were in their bag with this.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
But you needed something more than a man.
That's why you let Stark take the scepter. Everyone creates the thing they dread. Men of peace create engines of war. Invaders create Avengers. People create children, designed to supplant them, to help them end. I have what the Avengers never will. Harmony. They're discordant, disconnected. Stark's already got them turning on each other. And when you get inside the rest of their heads...
Everyone's plan is not to kill them.
...and make them martyrs. I wondered why only you two survived Strucker's experiments. Now I don't. You and I can hurt them. But you will tear them apart from the inside. With the man in charge.
Okay, wait. What?
Yeah, I'm up on the cloud, ain't coming back down.
First you hear it,
I'm not hungry. Come on, nigga.
then you feel it. That's the crunchy, melt in your mouth feeling of rich toasted chips.
A good feeling.
Is that why you've come? To end the Avengers?
I've come to save the world. But also... yeah.
There was this got a buggy suit. Terrible noise. And I was tangled in strings. Had to kill the other guy.
And you're not going anywhere.
Of course not. I'm already there. You'll catch on. But first, you might need to catch Dr. Banner.
I only deal with the men in charge.
There is no man in charge. Let's talk business. You've wounded me. I give you full marks for that. But, like the men said, what doesn't kill me just makes me stronger.
I'm on a mission.
What mission?
Peace in our time.
Come to confess your sins.
I don't know how much time you got.
More than you.
Have you been juicing?
Purge me from your computers. Turn my own flesh against me. It means nothing. When the dust settles, the only thing living in this world will be metal.
Oh, Junior. You're gonna break your old man's heart.
If I have to.
Nobody has to break anything.
Clearly, you've never made an omelet.
You beat me by 1 second.
Look at me. Do I look like Iron Man Stark? I'm
You
sorry.
fucking psychotic in there.
I'm sure that's gonna be okay. I'm sorry. It's just I don't understand. Don't compare me with Stark. For God's
Crazy shit.
sake.
You said we would destroy the Avengers, make a better world.
It will be better.
When everyone is dead.
That is not. The human race will have every opportunity to improve.
And if they don't?
Ask Noah, the most versatile substance on the planet. And they used it to make a frisbee.
This motherfucker said the most versatile shit on the planet, and they used it to make a frisbee. Let me see what y'all saying. Because before I watched the film, I read a few comics of him and his sister and how much they care for one another. And I was excited to see that portrayed in live action. Talking about Wanda and Pietro? Okay. The Age of Ultron teaser trailer is still one of my favorites in the MCU, an absolute fucking thrill ride. I gotta pull that up. James Spader was excellent, but I still prefer the full computerized like voice that Ultron had from Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I can understand that. You know what? It's funny you say that, Dearius, because it's like over time, the way you feel about something shifts. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. I didn't really care that much for the 2017 Power Rangers movie when I left the theater. I didn't care that much for it. But years later, I look back on certain elements of the movie and I'm like, okay, now that I'm a little bit older, I understand why certain decisions were made and why all of the lore I want put into one film, why it was being spread out amongst multiple films. I understand that more because I've seen more movies. I understand how universes are created. So things kind of shift over time. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. A lot of folks liked TASM 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, when they left that theater. Brother. When Andrew Garfield started low-key crashing out on Sony, not showing up to meetings and all that old shit, the world was like, oh, TASM 2 so bad. Everybody shifted on it. Everybody changed up. Let me see. The trailer. I don't think I've seen the 2017 Power Rangers movie since it came out, LOL. Watch it. Peep it one day. Peep it one day, Jetty. Watch it. Watch it. And you'll probably feel differently now than you did back then, for sure. Watch it. Peep game on that shit. Peep it. Peep it. You'll feel a little differently about it. You might like it more. You might hate it more, but you'll see. Your emotions towards that movie will shift over time. Hold on. Sean said the Age of Ultron teaser trailer. Let's see it. Let's see that. Speaking of trailers, man, we got the Fantastic Four trailer that's gonna drop tomorrow. I thought it was gonna be today so I could react to it, but no, it's gonna be tomorrow. Fuck. Here goes the Age of Ultron teaser trailer.
I'm gonna show you something beautiful. Everyone screaming for mercy. You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change.
I remember this.
You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
I remember this shit. Oh my God, how old was I when this shit came out? Damn, what was I? What was I? Like 21 or some shit?
It's the end.
It was really cool how they put that song to it. That was definitely really creative. They were in their bag.
The end of the path I started us on.
Nothing lasts forever.
I forgot they were advertising that Hulkbuster versus Hulk fight a lot. I forgot about that.
There are no strings on me.
$2015. Jesus Christ. 19, 20. I was 21. Jesus Christ. I was getting ready to be 21. Jesus Christ. Let me see. Age of Ultron trailer. Age of Ultron trailer. I think it might be the trailer where at the end, the Hulk was like, is that the best you can do? And then Cap was like, yeah, the X. Is that the one? Let's see. Yeah, it's the one. It's the one.
I was designed to save the world. People will look to the sky and see hope. I'll take that from them first. There's only one path to peace. Their extinction.
It was Thor, right? Cut up
I tried to create a suit of armor around the world, but I created something terrible. Artificial intelligence.
Well, ain't him creating the comic book.
It's called the Ultron program.
I'm sick of watching people pay for our mistakes.
Isn't why we fight so we can end the fight and go home?
Well, you amazingly failed.
Wait, hold on.
You amazingly failed.
Y'all want to hear something crazy? Okay, come on now. I'm trying to time it up. Okay, just to let y'all know where we at in the game of life. 2015 or late 2014, there were people online that had conspiracy theories that was Wolverine. There were people pausing this in the trailer, screen capping it. Oh, this is a Wolverine teaser. Oh, Hugh Jackman gonna be in this movie, y'all. Just to let y'all know how wild the comic book community can be. What? That ain't Wolf. They actually believed that back then, bruh. What a time.
Here we all are, with nothing but our wit and our will to save the world. So stand and fight.
No way we all get through this. I got no plans tomorrow night.
I'm always picking up after you boys.
We can tear them apart. From the inside.
I feel like this trailer didn't give away too much. Like it showed you some of the plot angles they were going to work with, like Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, but they never actually gave you information about Sam Wilson having 2 scenes in the movie or War Machine showing up at the end. They never gave you any of the inklings that the story was going to end up with the Hulk being stuck in the cosmos. It was a lot of cool things they did with how they cut up this trailer.
Inside.
That's the best you can do!
You had to ask.
Right. The only thing they really gave away right there was Vision. Vision being in the movie, which if you looked at the poster back then, the Age of Ultron poster, you had Vision at the top of it in the sun. You couldn't really make out what he was, but you saw him in the poster, so you knew he was already going to be in the movie. Yeah, that rumor was fucking ridiculous, Sean. It was crazy. What a time to be alive, bro.